It's now time for Ryan's Roses. This is a public service. If you think something's going on in your relationship and you want to try and get to the bottom of it, then send us the story via email and we'll take it to the air and try and get your spouse on the phone. Carolina in Whittier, she says, my husband and I enrolled our 3-year-old in an early start program. It's like preschool, but younger. Oh my gosh, that's early.
It is early.
It's been 2 months since we started dropping him off, and my husband seems to be obsessed with his teacher. He wants to be the only one to drop him off, and he always picks him up. And that's not all. She always calls my husband regarding anything to do with my son, even though my cell number is the first one on the contact sheet. So they got mom first, then dad's, I guess. Yeah. All right. I asked my husband why she calls him and not me, and he said, well, you're not the best person to get along with. You're a little intimidating.
Oh, no.
Not a good choice, husband. Not a good choice of words. She says, that's just stupid. I need to know if he has anything for her. Carolina?
Yes?
Hi.
Hey there.
So you believe your husband has something going on with the preschool teacher, even if it's a dialogue between them?
Yes. I mean, the first day that I signed my son up, we went on a walkthrough, and the principal specifically said that teachers are not permitted to send text messages to parents, even photos of our children. It's strictly prohibited. And I realized that she's been texting my husband pictures of my son.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like part of it, but that's not the whole thing. I mean, he doesn't even let me drop him off anymore. At first, he just suggested he wanted to drop him off to help me out, to make my workday easier, but now he insists on picking him up all the time. He rushes out of the house to pick him up and drop him off. It's very strange to me.
Do you get to see the teacher when you drop off the 3-year-olds? You get to walk into the class?
Yes, you do.
Does your schedule allow you to just go to the school no matter what your husband says? I mean, I would just say, well, I would like to pick him up every once in a while. I want to bond with him too, and I want to ask about his school day.
It does allow me to, and I have mentioned that to him, but he's just insisted. He just keeps saying, I'm trying to make this easier for you. I know you're very stressed at work. Let me do it. But it just seems like there are ulterior motives. One
of the best things that I get to share with my son is picking him up from school and then being able to talk about his day and everything that happened. And you get this time in the car where they're just leaving and they tell you everything. And it's such a great thing just to, know what your kid's doing.
And that's what I'm missing. I'm missing that extra time with him. And I'm also just not liking that this woman is both contacting my husband and sending him pictures of my son at school. Like the other day, he said that my son finished his whole lunch. I said, how do you know he finished it? And he said, oh, well, Miss Megan, she sent me the picture. No, actually, he said Megan. He didn't say Miss Megan, and that's why I thought it was weird. I was like, what do you mean Megan?
Got it.
He said Megan sent me a picture of him. It was just his lunch.
Let me put you on hold, and we'll call him. We'll see if we can get him.
Okay.
Okay. Got to get back to the email. Ryan and Ellen, the email that came in, Carolina Whittier, she says that she believes that her husband's got something going on with the preschool teacher. The husband is getting text pictures from, not Ms. Megan, Megan, as he called her. Teachers aren't allowed to send pictures of students to parents while they're there at school.
I just have this feeling that if you are in a relationship, a marriage, a boyfriend, girlfriend, and you have the feeling that something's not right and that you have to go as far as to do Ryan's Roses and write the email and then have the investigation go, definitely something's happening.
Well, it's not right that he doesn't let his wife have the same kind of dialogue with the preschool teacher.
And she needs to take control. I mean, it's their kid together, not just his.
Carolina?
Yes?
We're going to call your husband.
Okay.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, I give you my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Any other times where you've wondered?
I mean, he's always had a way of keeping things from me and then acting as if it's not really a big deal. Times he's gone out with his friends and trips he plans with his friends, but never to this extent have I ever had such a gut feeling about it.
Well, Patty's come into the studio now. She is going to call your husband and she's going to offer him some flowers from the flower shop, and we're going to find out who he wants to send them to. Who's top of mind? Megan is the preschool teacher's name?
Yes.
All right. And then we'll see what he puts on the card, too. All right?
Right.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Josh?
This is him. How can I help you?
Hi, Josh. Good morning. My name's Patty, and I'm calling from Sweet Road Flowers. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They are completely free. You can send them to whoever you want this morning. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note. And I'll make sure they get them today by lunchtime.
I'm sorry. Who are you with again?
Sweet Road Flowers. It's a new shop that I just opened.
Thank you. I'd rather not give you any information or anything like that.
Josh, I'm not going to ask you for any personal information. Honestly, I'm just asking if you can, if you accept my my flowers, and in exchange, just go to my Facebook page and maybe do a like or a quick review. That will help me. I just opened the shop a month ago, and I'm trying to just get the word out.
Great. You know what? It's my mom's birthday's coming up. Actually, can we do that?
I can send them today, or do you want me to hold off and send them to her on her birthday?
No, you know what? No, better yet, do them today, because then it'll be like a surprise, and I'm super stunned.
Oh, that's awesome. Great. So what's her name?
Rosie.
Rosie. Okay. And do you want red or white?
Red, please.
And what do you want to put on the note?
Just a happy early birthday. Love, Josh.
Okay.
Carolina?
Yes.
I hung up on him.
Oh, no.
I did it intentionally.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Because he sent the flowers to his mom, and now I feel bad saying anything to him about you wanting us to make the call.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because is Rosie his mom?
Rosie is his mom.
Well, my question is, do you want me to call him and tell him what's going on, or would you rather tell him?
I want you to call him and tell him what's going on.
Well, you guys, really? I don't know. I mean, Carolina, why can't you take control and say, hey, honey, you're going to do drop off. I'm going to do pickup, and just make it happen?
Because there's something else going on here. I just feel it. I don't know. Maybe I'm going crazy. But I just feel like if he gets called out on it, I want to see if he's going to tell the truth or if he's going to lie. I just want to see it.
All right, hold on. Let me call him.
I'm sure Miss Megan is a very nice person, and she would like to also have contact with you. Oh, God.
Oh.
Hi, Josh.
Hey.
Hey, it's Ryan Seacrest calling. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that.
Okay.
You're being yes, you're on the air, and so the Patty who just called and offered you the roses. The reason she called was because your wife sent us an email saying that she thinks something's going on between you and the preschool teacher, Megan.
Oh.
Does she have anything to be afraid of?
No, she has nothing to be afraid of. She's just paranoid.
Baby, you think I'm paranoid? Is that what you're telling me?
I've told you that several times. You're being paranoid about the whole thing.
But Josh, she said that you've got this direct dialogue with not Ms. Megan, but Megan, as you call her, a first name basis, and that Megan is breaking school policy by texting pictures of your son to you, and also that you kind of block your wife from doing pickup or drop off at the preschool, and all of it adds up to her thinking that you're cutting her out of something here. What's going on?
I'm not cutting her out of anything. We agreed I would drop him off and she would pick him up. Well, it just turns out it's easier for me to pick him up on the way home from work. And she doesn't have to get into her car or do anything.
But she doesn't feel like it's easier. She'd actually be fine with it. She'd like to do it.
She'd like to share in your son's day by picking him up from school every day so he can tell mommy all the fun things he did in preschool.
But beyond that, what's going on with you and the teacher? Anything?
No, nothing.
But why does she seem like she's being blocked from having any sort of contact with this Megan?
Listen, I am not saying that she should not talk to my wife. I'm friendly. She talks to me.
Yeah.
When I pick her up or pick.
Then why did she call you when he had a fever? Why didn't she call me?
I don't know. I don't know why. She just decided to call me.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've got a new thing happening. You're going to take him to school, and Carolina's going to pick him up every day, okay?
Also, you sound a little
Wait,
defensive.
Josh, you tell me right now. Just tell me. Tell me that you are taking him to school and you're picking him up because you want to help me. Just say it one more time, okay? Yeah, is that what you're saying?
I'll say it as many times as you want me to say it. I'm dropping him off and I'm picking him up because I want to help.
Josh,
you don't need to get in
you
the car.
are a liar right now because I'm going to tell you right now, I have pictures of you in front of Megan's apartment, okay? I have pictures of you with her, and I just wanted to see if you had the to lie to me, and you are. You're lying to me. You can't even tell the truth when you're cornered. I am so sick of your... Josh, I am done with you.
Hello? Hello?
I know.
Josh?
That was...
hold on. So she knew that he was cheating, had the pictures the whole time, knew that he was cheating the whole time, and just wanted to see if he would fess up to it with us on the air.
Right.
And then she bailed because he's not there and she's not. She hung up first.
Yeah.
And then he hung up.
I liked him at first because he sent the flowers to his mom.
Wait, how can you even get into liking anybody at this moment?
Yeah, right.
I'm still getting past the point that she's got photos of Megan and Josh in front of the apartment. And she withheld that from us the entire call.
Wait, can we replay it again?
Patty, would just let me get through this second on the air.
They're both gone, and she knew.
She knew she was going to bail on him. She knew she was going to leave him. She knew what he was doing. And he sounded sticky to me from the beginning.
The whole time. What a cheater.
I felt like he sounded sticky.
Yeah. She knew. But, not to tell you that she knew and then have you call. That is like,
By the way,
I'd be ticked off, dude.
Not once, but twice.
I wish there was a photograph. I wish there was an Instagram of my face when she said, I've got pictures.
There's an emoji for that.
There's an
Yeah,
emoji?
like
Yeah, it's called me tiptoeing away from the microphone, bailing on this whole thing. What's that emoji? I'm going to hide.